Hello, my dear children. This is Miss Michelle here. Today I'm going to talk to you about different kinds of leaves that we find in our environment. Remember, we have the botany cabinet in our classrooms where we trace the different shapes of the leaves and we shade it in and we write the names. This week, because we're concentrating on nature, I'm going to ask you all if you could go to your yard or anywhere nearby and if you can pick different kinds of shapes of leaves. And when you watch this video, you'll be able to identify and name the different shapes of leaves. I'm going to show you what I had done before, and then you can use that as a tool to guide you to name your shapes. All right? So this is a leaf folder that I had created for my classroom. Okay, these leaves I had picked from my garden and from elsewhere wherever I went and had dried them. It would take some time. It will take around 3-4 months for it to get dried and pressed, and then we can glue them on and make a folder like this. So I have all the different kinds of leaves like what we have in our classroom, but these are real leaves, like really picked from the garden. Okay, so this shape is the orbicular shape. Can you see? It's like an orbit, round. This shape of the leaf is called the sagittate. Look, it looks different, right? It doesn't look the same. Look at this leaf. It has 3 leaves in one. This is the hastate. The hastate. This is the reniform. Can you see? This looks different from the previous one. Looks more like a mushroom shape. It's the reniform. Next we have this. This is the acular and this is the linear. This is like a grass that we find and the weeds that we find. It's tall and thin. This is a very common shape. This is the caudate. You see this everywhere. This is a very, very common shape. The caudate. This shape is called the orbiculate. Can you see how it looks? It's totally different from the other one. This is the orbiculate. This is the deltoid. This shape, it looks like, can you see? Looks like a deltoid. Did I miss something? Give me a second, my page is just stuck because this book is really, really old. All right, this shape is the ovate. Can you see? This is the obovate. It's just the opposite of the other one. This is the lanceolate. The lanceolate. This is different from the lanceolate because that has like a total bulb going from up and down. This tapers. This is the this is of one obsolanceolate. It's just the opposite of the lanceolate. This is the oblongulate. Can you see how it's so oblongular? It's more like a rectangle. This is the spatulate. It reminds you of something we have in the kitchen, right? Like a spatula. It's more, this leaf we see very common and we cook it a lot. It's the spinach. It has the shape. Now so those are the different kinds of leaves, different shapes of the leaves. We also have leaves which are divided into 2 categories. One is the simple leaf. This is called a simple leaf. It just has a stem and 1 leaf on it. This is a simple leaf. Like I have over here. This is This is a cordate leaf, and it's a simple leaf because it's just one leaf and one stem. This is a cordate simple leaf. All right. And then I have this leaf which I brought from my garden. This is a linear leaf, but this is also a simple leaf because it's just one. It's a linear, it's a shape, the name of the shape is linear, but it's a simple leaf because it's just one. The next second category of leaves is called a compound leaf. It's one stem but many leaves on one. This doesn't look like it. This is not a compound leaf, right? Because this is one stem and one leaf, right? So this is a simple leaf. But then look at this one. This is one stem and many leaves, right? So this is called a compound leaf. But can you see the shape of the leaves? It's linear. So it's a linear compound leaf. All right. So children, that's all for today. After this, I'm going to show you a small artwork, what we can do with all the leaves we collect. So when you go to your garden and collect all these leaves and try and figure out what's the name of the shape of the leaves, whether it's a simple leaf or whether it's a compound leaf, you can even press the leaves into a book and later on make a leaf folder like I had created. But then, as of now, what do we do with these leaves? We finish getting it from the garden. We don't want to throw it away. So I'm going to show you a small artwork that we can do with these leaves. All right.